Welcome to a special episode here on O'Shea Duke Jackson main channel. As you guys know, I don't really do too many individual live streams anymore due to my time constraints and things that I'm doing. But I'd like to, if I can, talk about this recent passing of one Joe Jackson, dying at the age of 89 years of age. And I want to talk about, before his death, some of the negative attributes that were associated with his life. He has always been known as an abusive father. He's been known as a person who took advantage of his kids, a person who robbed his children of their childhood, and he's been blamed for everything that is wrong with any of those kids. And so now in his death, there's been a lot of people who have made particular statements, whether it's on Facebook. I've watched a few YouTube videos of people that have pejorative things to say about him. I'm glad he's dead, or his suffering is just due, and all sorts of other things. But I really want to reflect on the current state of Black America. And I want to ask all of the detractors who have something to say about Joe Jackson being dead. I mean, my question is to you is, what is going on right now in Black America regarding fathers, since you have all the answers? I gotta know, nigga. If Joe Jackson, you glad that he's dead, you glad that he's not there, then tell me your solution for what is going on in Black America today. Since men like Joe Jackson need to be dead, they're cruel, all of these things, then what's going on right now? See, this is a question that you cannot answer. Because, see, what's going on in Black America today, I see a lot of young Black men and a lot of young Black women without any fucking structure. You see, all you got to do is go to Facebook or go to YouTube, and you see exactly what Black America is like. And to call it a zoo, in many cases, in many parts of Black America, regardless of the class, because y'all think that the ghetto shit is just in urban America. Oh no. Oh no, I dare you to watch Housewives of Atlanta, Doctors of Atlanta. You see, the stupid dysfunctional bullshit, it transcends class level in Black America. It's not just in the hood. You see kids who are fucked up go become adults who are messed up. And see, that transcends class levels. And see, what you hear in Black America is a bunch of untitled Negroes who have no self-discipline, no sense of time, no sense of honor for themselves or how they carry themselves. Talking back to whoever they want to talk back to. You see, this is what is wrong with Black America. But I dare ask any of you people who criticize Joe Jackson, I got one question for you. What are your kids doing? I'm sorry? What are your kids doing? Let me jump out on the limb that said that none of your kids will never do a tenth of percentage of what Joe Jackson kids did. None. You see, it's always the people who got a lot to say about somebody like Joe Jackson, who, it's two classes of people I noticed in Black America. Number one, you have never achieved shit in your own personal life. That's the first thing. And that's before he died. That's after he died. You know, the biggest critics of folks have never done anything themselves. Never. And then your kids will never achieve a goddamn thing in this society. Nothing. And if so, it will never compare to what Joe Jackson's kids did. Not one thing. You can say those kids are messed up. Oh, he did this, he beat him. Your kids ain't never gonna have no type of effect on the world like the Jackson 5 or Michael Jackson or Janet Jackson or LaToya Jackson. None of them. Your kids will never achieve nothing that they have achieved. But you got all the answers about what's wrong with Joe Jackson. You see, here's the problem that we got in Black America because, see, I had a daddy similar to Joe Jackson. Except my daddy was on, y'all know the story. My daddy was on drugs. I don't mind talking about it. My daddy, at one point, it wasn't a crack pipe he didn't like. But oh, did he make sure I got my shit together? Did I get beat? Oh, yes. You would call it child abuse today. But in those days, that was regular ass whoopings in Black America in the 90s, 80s, and shit like that. That's how we grew up. But he raised a son that's functional right now in American society. Oh, I've had my problems. Oh, Joe Jackson has had his problems. But I contribute to American society, even so much so I'm not even in America and I contribute. I'm a functional part of American society because of my father, who gave me them Joe Jackson stomp down, beat down beatings and shit. Because if he didn't do it, the police was going to do it. Or if he didn't do it, somebody on the streets was going to do it. And see, that's what we need to talk about today. Because you know what? None of Joe Jackson's kids ended up in prison. You see, none of his kids end up robbing somebody on the street or selling dope to somebody on the street. You know, unlike some of these kids in the Black America today. Some neighborhoods you can't even walk in. Don't you beat your kids? Don't yell at your kids. Don't you? And so then the kids ain't scared of nobody until they meet the right Negro. Because see, what you won't do for your kids or let them know, somebody's gonna let your kids know what time it is. See, if you don't take care of your kids there in the house, somebody gonna take care of them. Because they're gonna have to listen to somebody. Either it's gonna be you, or it's going to be Leroy and them on the street, which is going to kill them, or they're going to go to the pen. And when they go to the pen, can't nobody save you. And see, none of Joe Jackson's kids ended up in prison or ended up raping anybody or robbing anybody. All of them have successful careers. But meanwhile, your kids, who will probably never go to college or never achieve anything in his life. You will talk about Joe Jackson. And that's for people who talked about him, I don't care what race you are, before he died or right now. What are your kids going to do for America? What are your kids going to do for Black America? I will tell you what they're going to do. The same shit that you did. Not a goddamn thing. Calypso Organ, this is a classic video. I'm getting ready to preach. Get the likes up on the video. And see, you know what Black America is missing right now? Strong fathers who are going to make their kids understand how tough the world is. Now, I'm not going to sit here and say I agree with everything that Joe Jackson did. Yeah, he had problems. Oh, yeah, he had problems. He was wrong in many things he did. But what would Black America look like if you had more Joe Jacksons than if not, because we know what happens when you don't have a Joe Jackson kind of father in these streets, these kids. Y'all niggas go crazy. You see, the thing about Joe Jackson, who came from Gary, Indiana, and was working in Oakland and stuff like that, he embodied everything about what America is about. And America is about, if you work hard and you have a high standard of what you're doing, you can make it. See, that's the standard that black people used to want to shoot for in America. See, that's where we used to be. You can make it in black America if you are willing to do the work. It don't matter you from Gary, Indiana, one of the most roughest places in the world, or in the country, are violent. Don't matter that your daddy got a 8th or 9th grade education. If you're willing to work and excel and work on your talent, you can make it. Even during the time where things are racist or, blacks don't have opportunity. See, that's what people like Joe Jackson, they transcend all of that. They take away the excuses that black America got today. White supremacy. What white supremacy? Get out and work. What did the Jackson 5s teach? Unity. How many brothers can you see work together at all? 5 brothers that can do any goddamn thing together. You can't even keep 5 brothers together in a rap group. Give me 5 brothers right now that are excelling on the level of the Jackson 5 and I'll give you any field. It could be sports, it could be education. You can't find 5 brothers. They might be in dope somewhere. But see, the real problem is they don't want black men like Joe Jackson. That's the truth. Shout out to the brothers donating the super chat. They don't want to see a black man like Joe Jackson. And what bothers me are you black men who have a lot of pejorative things to say, because there are some black male haters that are in the midst. We got some black male haters in the midst. And you know what I got to say about it? It's a terrible thing. There's nobody who's perfect. Not Joe Jackson, not me, not you. But again, I'm talking about now. Are your children ever going to have the success that his children had? Are they going to stay outside of the law like he did? If the answer is no, what are you talking about? You can go to Black America, any part, any city, man. Go to Philly. Go to Baltimore. Go to any place where you see black people or black kids are at. Look how they act. Look how they talking, bro. I mean, this is something that I'm trying to understand. Look how Black America operates. It is a joke. Nobody wants nothing to do with Black America, not even black people themselves. Nobody feels safe. Because you know who raised those monsters that break into people's homes and kill? Who was the rapper that just got killed? XXXTentacion. Let's talk about that. Shout out to the brothers dropping. I appreciate you, brothers. I ain't gonna be on too long. Let's talk about the brother that just got killed. XXXTentacion. Who killed him? Three brothers. I don't know the boy's name that killed him, but I saw a video that his brother made. in response to people talking shit about his brother. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? If you brothers got something to say about my brother, I'm gonna pull up on you, know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna pull up on you niggas. You know what I'm saying? This is his brother. His brother just got caught for a murder, and he gets on Instagram or YouTube and makes a threat that if you're talking about my brother, I'm gonna pull up on you. So who do you think's create these kids like that? I want to know. Let me know. Let me know if these kids come from Joe Jackson type of fathers. Let me know. I'm curious. And this is no disrespect for XXX Tentacion, but look how he acted in certain ways. Can we say his life was guided by a strong dad? How many countless videos was him fighting people or jumping people or doing all kind of crazy shit? Man, these kids got no fucking order. So when you live in Black America, who comes and robs you or kills you? Because you see, I'm gonna tell you what your father teaches you. Your father teaches you if you want something in life, you gotta work for it. It's hard work. Ain't nobody gonna give you nothing. Shout out to Brother Information Man Show. That's what your daddy teaches you. You know, nigga, life is hard. If you want something, you're gonna have to work for it. You're gonna have to stay up 17, 18 hours at a night. That's what your daddy teaches you. But when it comes sometimes to your mama, sometimes, I'm gonna say all the time, but you know, women are always looking for a quick fix. A quick fix. Like, I'm not saying that they say this, but a quick fix is let me go take from somebody that got it already. Not necessarily I want to go out and work for it, but let me go take another nigga stuff. See that energy? That's a woman's energy. You know, men don't. Let me just go take somebody's stuff. That really don't come from men. But you know what? All of that. Let me just take it. That's a woman's trait. That's why so many women today is trying to get with somebody, get a baby, but I'm gonna put them on child support. So you don't want guys like Joe Jackson, but you want these brothers to come back into the community and raise these kids. Let me tell you something. To raise kids, especially boys, hey, there's no nice way to do that shit. I'm thankful for every ass. Let me say it right. For anybody who whooped my ass in my life, whether it was legal or illegal, thank you. I appreciate it. I thank God for all the ass whoopings that I got. All of them. You know why? Because Joe Jackson kids turned out better than all the other kids in Gary, Indiana, and I sure turned out better than 95% of the kids that grew up in my neighborhood. My daddy fucked me up. And where I am today is because of him. Because my mama couldn't do nothing with me. She couldn't do nothing with me. What's that got about 13, 14, 15? What can she do? She couldn't do nothing with me. But my daddy had something for me. Even when I was like 20, 21, he had something for me then. I tried to get smart one day and he grabbed out. You know, I'm 37 now. I might be able to get him now, but you understand what I'm talking about. But these people don't want you disciplining your kids. This is what happens in Black America. These kids running rampant in these streets. Doing whatever they want to do. Then you want to complain about them. So either you want men to come into the community like a Joe Jackson or you don't. But the thing about it is, a man like Joe Jackson ain't taking no shit. because he is his way or the highway. And see, that is what Black America is afraid of. Black America is afraid of men that's going to stand up for their goddamn self. They don't want that. Anytime you get a black man that's going to stand up for his shit, America is going to bring this kind of brother down all the time. Oh, he's abusive. You know, they're going to do that. Because a lot of people don't want your kids being functional. They don't. I mean, we got to be honest with it. A lot of our women don't want the kids being functional. And y'all can say that the Jackson 5 was fucked up. Okay, I'll give you that. But why don't you want to give credit to the man for what he did right? And I just had to keep it real, man. I'm like I said, I ain't gonna be there too long, nigga. But Black America is a mess. And you cannot have these kids running around like they've been doing without some black man discipline. And that discipline is not going to come how you want it to come. See, this is the thing that Black America got to make a decision. Black America need to make a decision as if you want men to be involved in Black America, then you're going to need to really, if you want to get back to when people was functional, you got to go back to them days when some of the things you don't agree with was going on. And they don't want that. I might have to, hey, Ghana Dan, look, I might have to move over to Africa, brother, and because I ain't gonna be able, because I ain't gonna be let my kids ain't gonna talk back to me. Shout out to brother Eric Carter. Information man is right. America is abusive. You just can't single out one black man trying to raise his family, the whole goddamn country itself is abuse. You know what? That's something that's interesting, man, because you know if a white man raised his family and he disciplined his kid turned out great. Oh man, it's they hang his picture on the wall. You know what I mean? Oh man, he's a disciplinarian in the family. And they don't want to let these black men discipline these kids, man. But I'm gonna tell you, my kids. Hey, look, you can say this if you want to. And my kids, hey, listen. Before I let the police get them, I'ma get them. Hello, I don't care what you say. I don't even care if you about record. I'm gonna deal with my kids because if I don't deal with them, you're gonna deal with them. See, we got to understand that some kids you can't talk to. You know, I'm one of them kids. I'm one of them kids where if you try to say, hey, O'Shea, listen, brother, son, don't touch that over on the wall. Don't touch that. Don't touch that. Don't do that. Don't do that. See, I was one of them kids. If you talk to me like that, I'll be like, oh, you a bitch. I'm going to have a field day on you. If you didn't come correct, see, my grandma and them, they found out real like 84, 85. Oh, no, he's bad. He's bad. We got it. Yeah, we got to he's bad. I got to beat the devil out of him. Him right there. We got to break him. See, my other brothers, that was different. But see, with me, you had to show me as a child. You gonna let me slide? Oh no, okay. I got something for you. I remember. Let me tell you a story. This is one of these classes. I had decided in 1987. I was living in Los Angeles at the time, but I was coming to Sacramento. And what ended up happening was I went underneath my grandma's bed and got the shotgun out. And I think my granddaddy had found my granddaddy. He tried to cut me some slack and shit. he didn't like to whoop nobody. So he was one of them dudes, he used to bail me out a lot of trouble because I used to get in trouble at church and shit. And I was talking to one of the deacons one day, and they told my granddaddy, he played it off. What? He said, what? I'm going to get that boy. And then right when the other deacon left, he goes, did you tell him, man, did you tell him what he said? I said, yeah. He said, fuck him. He ain't shit anyway. So my granddaddy, he was like, he didn't say it like that, but he was like, I don't like that nigga, country ass nigga. Let's go home. He was like that. He didn't like to whoop kids and shit. But my grandma, he was trying to like put the gun back. Like, come on, nigga, we got to get the fuck up out of here. She gonna find this gun. And she came in there. Melvin, what's that gun doing out there? He looked at me like, he started dropping down on me real quick. Baby, he pulled the gun out. Because that was my first time trying to do this shit. He tried to help me. He looked at me like this. Nigga, she beat I'm talking about, I ended up, when I got through with that ass whooping, nigga, I was amber rose color. I was so light-skinned. Nigga, I had to change my race to mulatto. She beat the black off of me and all of my ancestors. See, that's when I understood not to go under that bed. Even right now, I'm 37. I won't even touch that bed no more. Baby, go by the bed and get the Baby, go in the room with the What you mean? No. No, I won't get it. Mama, you go ahead and get it. I ain't gonna get it. Nigga, to this day, I won't touch nothing under that bed because I learned real quick. And see, and my daddy was the same way. Some of these kids, they got to, you can't just talk to them. Ain't gonna take no pension and all that. Some kids need a little more than other kids. I know y'all gonna disagree. But some form of, I'm not indicating the abuse of children, nothing like that. I'm just saying though, whether you have to put them on a timeout, whatever you got to do, some kids will respond to some type of corporal punishment. Got to keep it YouTube friendly now. The others, I was one of them kids. You had to whoop me. Nowadays, if your parents whoop you, all you gotta do is call the police. If you even threaten to whoop your kids, all your kids gotta say is, I'm calling the cops on you. Your kids can go to school and say, my daddy slapped me on the hand. The police coming looking for you. Now, there's a difference between abuse and spankings. I understand that. And like I said, I'm not excusing nothing of Joe Jackson's bad problems. But I will tell you, I would rather live in a black America where there's a bunch of Joe Jacksons than with none. Because the job that black America is doing raising kids is a joke. Look at these parents today, bro. I mean, can you be honest? Be honest and tell me that any of y'all want anything to do with black America for the most part. Most people ain't got time for black America. It don't matter what the spending power is. It could be $5 trillion. You ain't gonna live over there with them Negroes. People trying to leave black America every goddamn day. You can't even get black people to come up and set up business in black America. Why? You know why you see a lot of Koreans? We talk about this all the time. And you know what? Let me be honest. I used to be very critical on why I didn't see a lot of black businesses in ghettos. Why are there so many Arabs and Koreans and shit? Why they not there? You know why they're not there? Because they tired of getting robbed. And that's what happens with them Koreans and Arabs. They get robbed because of the kids y'all create. These ain't Joe Jackson raised kind of kids. These are y'all kids. Are you yourself? Black America raised the worst children right now in the world. Look at the scores. These kids can't read, can't write a lot of times. Biggest attitudes. And they steal in these stores. Not all of them, but it's violent. Who want to put up with that? These children are coming from single parent homes or whatever. They're not coming from Black Americans. Bad children are not coming from these so-called quote unquote abusive dads. That ain't where these kids coming from. If anything, these daddies beat you so bad, you won't even think about going to jail. Because I'm going to tell you like this right now. When my daddy would even tell me he was thinking about whooping me, I would instantly go into tears. Instantly. Oh my God. Breaking down. Sometimes I would be crying so bad, he wouldn't have to whoop me. I remember one time he got on some work project. Because, my daddy was always on them bullshit. He said, your teacher called me today. I said, oh really? I was already crying. He said, I'm going to fuck you up tonight, right? So, yeah, nigga, can't wait till I get off. Your ass is mine when I get home. So he'd do something real crazy, like he'd stay out real late till like 1, 2 in the morning and shit. No, ain't no fucking sleep. Ain't no sleep. Get up! But daddy, is 3:32. I don't give a fuck. It was on and cracking. My mom, she was nice enough after she got through whipping you, she'd give you like a Tahiti treat, She would beat the hell out you. But after the ass whooping, here you go, soda, nigga. Thank you. Oh, this is good. So that was, after all that ass whooping, here come the Tahiti treat. But it was a dog fight. And don't try to grab the belt. That was a mistake, right? Whatever you do, don't try to grab the belt and don't not try to cry. Don't grab the belt, nigga. Oh, you're not gonna cry? You're not gonna cry? Oh, you want to be tough, huh? Listen, first hit, I'm crying loud. Here I am trying to, put all these pants on and shit. No. First hit. I'm gonna give you a hint, nigga. You little kids out there, if you're watching, or y'all remember this? You better holler the first time you get hit. Loud. Scream. Then you try to grab the belt. That's what. Don't you grab? Will my daddy grab the belt? Oh no. See, he was waiting on that because he had been working on his left hook earlier. Yeah, just in case he grabbed that belt. Left hook uppercut, nigga. That's when the combinations start coming in. If you grab the belt, that's the left hook. Left hook, right uppercut. So once you grab the belt, that was it, nigga. It was lights out. Then you be knocked unconscious. Then There go the belt. You just make it hard. You just make it hard. You just make it more. You gonna grab the belt. This nigga is 230 pounds. You gonna grab the belt at U90. Nigga, please. That would make him more excited. Oh, you gonna grab the belt? That's that left hook. And here it comes. Watch out for the left, nigga. Watch out for that left. Here it comes. Boom. Can't see. You thinking that you got epilepsy, nigga, when my daddy get through with you. You straighten them up. But I'm glad about it. All my friends, I'm gonna tell you, as a dude on here named Moses, that I'll reference on my other channel. You know, me and him, the only kids, man, that really out of our neighborhood that made it to someplace in life acceptable in America. I ain't talking about being good at something. I'm talking about in competition where, as a black man, if you wasn't even black, you would be in consideration for me in the top percentage of men. And I come just from the roughest areas. Dad on cocaine, crack cocaine. Family had issues. And right now I'm functioning at the top 20% of all men, don't matter what your race is. But you got to have a strong father a lot of times to get that. Shout out to Eastside Gypsy. That's how it worked for me. It might work different from you, but hey, listen, I appreciate what I got. And these kids running around in Black America today, these parents running around in Black America, ain't none of y'all on the level of Joe Jackson. None of your kids gonna be on the level of Joe Jackson. Your kids ain't gonna do shit. Ain't gonna have no success on that level. That's just real. Y'all can be mad about it. But you know, if you want to talk about the Jackson 5, man, I would just say just off of performance alone, you wouldn't even have no New Edition if it wasn't for Jackson 5. No BBD, none of that shit, man. Jackson 5 set the standards, and that's about discipline. So I'm gonna just keep it real. Some of y'all not gonna like it. I don't give a damn if y'all don't like it. That's what's wrong right now with the left. Letting these kids run around all in Black America like they crazy, that the head cut off. And you can't, and here's the problem. Back in the day, and I'm 37, so I'm not so old. But I remember, like, my grandma had a friend named Miss Haynes. I won't say her first name, but you know. Even in the late 80s, early 90s, if your parents would catch you doing something, their friends could fuck you up. You know, people could threaten to call your daddy. I'm gonna call your daddy. No. I'm sorry, ma'am. I'm sorry, ma'am. See, but now you can't even do that. Let you tell one of these kids, I'm gonna call my daddy. Them kids will call their own parents, and their own parents will try to fight you. What you doing talking to my son? What you doing telling my son this and that? What you doing telling him? I mean, that's how these parents are today. Nobody can correct these kids. Oh, you ain't gonna be telling my kid nothing. Well, your kid was stealing across. I don't give a. You can catch your kid stealing in the store. You can't. Oh my God, talking about want to fight teachers. Let's talk about that. That's something I missed, brother. I'm glad you brought that up. Rob Cruz. You see these kids knocking out teachers, bro. Come on now. Can I imagine some student in Poland going to a school and knocking out a teacher, cussing out a teacher, getting ready to threaten to hit a teacher? This is what goes on in these black schools. Y'all know that I'm right. Y'all see it. This is what goes on in these black schools. These children are fighting these teachers, cussing them out. I'm not going to do this. I'm not going to do that. You got a problem about me with me? 15, 16-year-olds. And then here's the problem. They will swing at a teacher. If the teacher protect himself and hit that boy or girl, whatever that is, back, now the teacher need to get fired. This is what happened. If you are a male teacher, and I've seen students knock teachers out, break their jaws. You know, these kids are big now. Before I came to Poland, I met a dude that was 15, 5'10", 228 pounds. I said, man, where your kids at? No, sir. Well, he was nice though. He called me sir. Yes, sir. No, sir. No, sir. No, sir. I'm here. This nigga had a voice deeper than mine. No, sir. I'm here playing basketball. I said, you 5. I said, how much you weigh? 230, sir. I said, how old are you? 15. 15? I said, how much can you bench press? 350, sir. What? This is a 15-year-old. this dude looked like Jerome Bettis at Notre Dame. That's how big some of these kids are. 13, 14 kids, 6'9" and shit. I'm like, nigga, are you going to the NBA draft? Yeah, I'm going to the NBA draft out of 8th grade. They going straight from 8th grade to the NBA. And some of these teachers, 60, 70, 30, man, even me, I can't do nothing with some of these kids. 16, 17, these kids is grown men. I ain't doing my homework. I guess you're not doing your homework, you big motherfucker. I ain't gonna make you. You can't even tell them to get out of the class. I ain't going nowhere. That's what they say. I ain't going nowhere. Make me get out. Now, who raising these kids? Only person that can do something with them is their mama. Their mama come up there. Boy, you better get little mama grabbing them by the ear. Now they want to leave. They ain't got no respect for no goddamn body. So y'all can say what you want about Joe Jackson. Yes, the man had his problems, and I'm not going to defend anything that was done incorrectly. But what I can say is his kids ain't end up in jail. And his kids made something out of himself. And that's more I can say, more than I can say about most of the parents in Black America. Because most of y'all kids don't. I'm just being real, man. What do y'all kids ain't making it right now. And again, it's the people who talking the most shit. Your kids ain't going to make it. You need to have your kids need to be more productive than his. But your kids ain't going, because you don't know how to do it yourself. With your dangerous ass. So, you know, brother, I want to go live and talk about this. Shout out to my brother King Chad 333. Let them know. Should keep my brother up, my brother. I appreciate you, Negroes, but you know, look, I'm by myself today. So when I'm by myself, I don't stay on here no all damn day. I'm tired of y'all. I'm tired of y'all for real. All right. So I want to just appreciate everybody. And let me go ahead and read the super chat because I was in the zone. But I've been trying to do more stuff, you know, solo, but it's been difficult because of my particular school situations and everything like that. And I've been very, very busy. So unfortunately, I have not been able to do as much as I would like to do. But, you know, I'm appreciative nonetheless. So let me do this. And people keep asking me, is there going to be a show tonight? I will try to, you know, get the show for you brothers tonight. I can't promise y'all, but I know you Negroes love to talk. And let me just say something. y'all long-winded. You understand? Shout out to brother Howard Cooper. Yeah, nigga, I've been sleeping in class. Y'all are long-winded. Y'all niggas can talk. When we do these shows, man, I gotta make sure. Okay. And shout out to my brother Tony Macia because he caught me being long-winded. Y'all rub it off on me. You understand? So I just want to say that you get you black men on these panels, y'all niggas can talk. Okay, so do me a favor, y'all make sure that y'all can before I get off of here. Got them knockoff gazelles and Fruit Loop color shirts. K-Zag nigga, I got your number. Don't worry about nothing, Nick, bro. I got a video just for your ass. Do me a favor and hit the bell on the channel because a lot of times on this channel they will not let me. It may not send out notifications. Hey, y'all niggas ain't leaving yet. Hold on. I'm just closing out. It's 218 people watching. Let me do the super chat shout outs, man. You Negroes is just trying to get the fuck up out of here. Shout out to King Chad again, Eric Carter, Brandon Jones, Information Man Show, Mr. Grandeur, Poetic Sounds, JL King, keep dropping them gems, man. A real engineer, one Mark DC. I appreciate you, brothers, man, for the support. Okay. And guys, thank you, for everything that you brothers have been doing. Shout out to Dr. Deacon Eric B. Country Girl. Please do a show tonight. Please give me your number. How about that? Please send me a booty picture. How about that, man? And so I was, this Jay Morrison thing brothers have been talking about. So, I might weigh in on that. But guys, again, we will be on tonight. So I've been trying to get this channel a little bit more active. So again, I appreciate everything that you brothers have been doing. It's been great. I need to before I let go. So we will be talking about a little later on this whole Jay Morrison issue. I know I saw a super side in the chat. I was too tired to do it yesterday, but I will do it tonight for a few hours. Let you brothers weigh in on that. So again, I'm just appreciative for all the people subscribe, hit the bell when you do so. And shout out to Marcus Love. He'll be having a show tonight, or not a show, but an article talking about the incel hit. I just looked at it. So you guys, watch out for tomorrow's article. All right. And but here we go though. So guys, again, thank you for all that you brothers have done. And we will see y'all tonight, okay, on the other channel, the O'Shea Vlogcast channel. I will see you, Negroes, and we are out this piece.